Hi, I'm Dr. Alessi, author of Lose Fat Forever, the Bermuda Triangle Diet, host of Live It Fit Now, and contributor for USA Today. And I often talk about helping people lose weight and drop body fat. That's something, of course, I'm very passionate about. I've been doing it for the past 24 years. But I want to talk about the big picture today, and that is the longevity of your life and the quality of your life. So I have a question for you, and that is, if you could do the right things to help improve your risk of living 10 to 12 years longer, would you do it? I hope the answer to that is yes. I'm sure you haven't come this far just to donate 10 to 12 years at the end of your life to premature death. However, though, that is exactly what is happening right now in the United States. In fact, for the first time ever, in 2012 and since then, life expectancy in the U.S. has been decreasing. What that means is our kids and grandkids are going to live less on average than us. You might be saying, how is that possible with what we know right now about medication and longevity? And the answer is simple. It's that the diabetes tsunami is starting to take over. In fact, more than starting to take over, it's more than taken over. And let me explain. In 1980, 1 in 300 people had type 2 diabetes, lifestyle-based diabetes. Now it is 1 in 5. And get this, in the next 5 years, it's predicted to be 1 in 2. Now, the reason why I bring that up is if you have diabetes, you have the inability to manage and control your glucose levels, and you're starting to get a lot of damage to your vessel walls and your internal organs. When that happens, and when you do get a diagnosis for type 2 diabetes, statistically, you lose 10 to 12 years on average in regards to the rest of your life. That is huge. We don't want to donate over a decade at the end of our life to something like diabetes. Now, here's the other part of it is, it's completely preventable and about 98% of the time reversible if we do the right things. So, of course, we want to do the right things. If we don't do the right things, it leads to a lot of other lifestyle-based problems. I want to work on this and I want to help you address it to make sure that you're always doing the right things regarding your activity, regarding your exercise, and regarding your nutrition. That is why I couldn't be more excited about a brand new event I'm doing called Live It Fit Life Extension Event. And here's the deal. It's not just about diabetes. If you have diabetes, if you live long enough, it will lead to coronary artery disease 100% of the time. Also, there is something out there now called type 3 diabetes, Alzheimer's disease. Once again, not a natural part of aging, something that can be preventable most of the time, and is something that we really have to look at very importantly because it is moving side by side with type 2 diabetes, and they're both increasing at epidemic proportions. We want to stop all of that. But then also on a practical basis, how about things like poor sleep? Do you suffer from that? Do you toss and turn? Are you tired even after laying on a mattress for 7, 8, 9 hours a night? Chances are you're not getting to your deep sleep and you're not releasing growth hormone. Once again, completely related to your longevity and really the quality of your life. Also to joint replacements, over 2 million joint replacements per year for the knees and the hips, something that's highly preventable if we do the right things. I want to address all of these things. Join me and Chef Binks for my brand new Live It Fit Life Extension event. In fact, you could add this to your shopping cart right now. I'm super excited about this because ultimately, yes, we do want to lose weight, we want to drop body fat, we want to get in better shape, but we want to do it in the context that it's going to improve the quality and the longevity of the rest of our lives. We want to be around for kids and grandkids. We want to have energy. We want to be able to have the passion to take on the day, to be able to do things like recreation and activities and have fun in the process of doing it. There is a way to do it without completely turning your life upside down. I'm not talking about spending hours at a time exercising. I'm also not talking about eating less and eating like a bird and having rice cakes and things like that. It's not about that. It's about eating the right foods, doing the right kind of activity, and putting it together in the right type of context. We're going to be talking all about it at the Life Extension event. Once again, you could add this to your shopping cart right now. Now, a couple things. Number one, first and foremost, all of my events that I've done over the past 6 years, completely risk-free. My goal with this entire thing is clarity. I want to give you a game plan. I want to give you the right information. Maybe information that you haven't received before from your school or your health insurance company or your doctor or your gymnasium or whomever, but I want to give you the right practical information that you can start using that day. And in terms of building the quality, like all my events, if it's not worth every penny, it actually costs you nothing. And to make it even better, I'm going to give you a series of bonuses on this too. You're going to get my 100 recipe guide to make sure that you're eating the right things. I'm going to give you a bunch of my books. You can read about it below. Grill It and Lose It, Spring Clean You, Resolution Reset. Those are all yours no matter what. You get to keep all of that. Secondly, is they're very limited. My events, I don't speak to big auditoriums at one time. It's a smaller group of people because our goal is to get to work that day. It's more like a workshop, and my goal once again is to give you clarity so that that very day you can move forward. So join me on Saturday, May 30th. Add this to your shopping cart right now. And once again, the goal, yes, is to lose weight and drop body fat, and we're certainly going to be working on doing that, but also in the context of having an increased quality of life, more energy, more productivity, and more longevity. So I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, May 30th. I'm Dr. Alessi, asking you to make the most of your life and live it fit.